So guys, yeah, it is very sunny right now. It's like 5 p.m. this side, and we are still in Kajiado. We are still doing the project we're doing in Kajiado. But I saw this river and I said, man, let me show you this river, how it looks like. So this is a river, and this is how rivers look like this side. You can see there is nothing. There's actually nothing. See that other side? There's a bridge. And when we were here last year, it was raining. It filled this bridge, like there's a lot of water that was able to fill the bridge, like it was flooding. But right now, from what you see, is very dry. And let me take you this side. You see, like right now I'm walking along the river, so this river doesn't have fish or any type of animals that live within it. They're not like the rivers from the place where I come from, because where I come from, but I can see that there's some tiny water that side. So let's go that side. For me, where I come from, the rivers have a lot of fish. You can find big fish, tilapia. Sometimes tilapia, but not that common. But here you can find big fish like mudfish, and there's some other type of local fish. But now, this side, this is the river. This is during the dry season. The river looks this way. So it dries up and there's nothing. Like this region is very dry. The last time that it rained on this side, it was like last year. It doesn't rain anymore. So I think along the riverbed, because if you see along the riverbed, you can see that there's some greenery. So it means that the water table is very close, but it's somehow very close, yeah. That's why you can still find some water that's still hanging around, more like a dam or something. This water is not flowing away, but I think it's oozing from the ground. Let's get close and see. I was just stuck here. But I think it means that along the riverbed, the water table is very close. That's why you see along the river, you can see that it is very green. Compared to when I was showing you on the other side, it's very dry. There's nothing. But along the river, you see somehow green. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. But this is how it is this side. I doubt if there's something which lives in here, but maybe there could be. It is maybe, I'm not sure, but there are some tiny, I think there's some tiny stuff, yeah, animals that live here, and maybe there could be bacteria that live on this other side. But this other side, you see that the sand is still wet, so it means maybe there was some water on this side, but it is reducing in size. And you also see that there's a lot of hoofs for the cows, so it looks like they graze here. They come to drink this water. But yeah, man, this is how it is this side. It's like a different part of the world. For me, where I come from, man, we have a lot of rivers, we have everything. There's a lot of stuff that happens. Just getting my village off to cross, like I think 3 or 4 rivers, including River Nzoia, is very big. But now on this side, things are very different. It's very dry. I'd never seen a dry river before. This is my first time, so that's why I said, man, let me film and maybe show you guys as well. So this used to be the old bridge this side, and this was the sizes of bridges those times. They were like very small. It was very difficult for a large truck to pass on it, although this one was bigger. I see it was way bigger before they constructed the new bridge. But now you can see how it looks like, yeah. Like I said, this is a river. You can see how a river looks like. There's no water, it's just dry. You just see the stones underneath. And one thing I've noticed about this place is that there's a lot of rock. I don't know if you call it rock or stones, but there's a lot of rocks underneath. Like once you dig like about 5 or 6 feet underground, you begin finding a lot of stones. Then once you go to about 8 to 10 feet, you'll find now bigger ones. Then the bed, it only has big and bigger rocks. But this is how it is this side, man. Like I said, people this side are used to it. And this is a river. I'm showing it's a river going that way, and I'm going close to show you how the rivers look like this side. How the rivers are very dry, and this is something that I've never seen before. I've never seen a river which is dry, a river that doesn't have any water that passes through. But when it rains, like last year we were here during the rain season, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Like it floods all over, and that's why they did construct a new bridge, because of the flooding. They did construct a new bridge because of the flooding. A new bridge was constructed because it floods a lot, but I mean, it floods once in a while when it rains, maybe once a year or something like that. But this year the rains have not yet shown, so still very dry. This year it looks like it won't rain this side, and of course that one we blame to global warming. You guys know about global warming, yeah? So right now I'm walking along the riverbed, and you see how dry it is. I'd shown you where there's some water. A little bit further there's some water, and people come to bring their kettles and stuff to drink water. There's kettles, and also there's a few camels. I saw a few camels, but mostly kettles. Yeah, mostly kettles. So they are brought here for drinking the water. And I think now along the riverbed, maybe there's more animals that exist or that live close by. I'm not sure. But this place is fenced, so I don't want to go into someone else's land and get in trouble. But what you notice with this side is most of these lands, like this one, which is fenced, it might belong to maybe someone else, like just a different person who doesn't come from this place. Mostly Indians and other people as well, but not people from this side. So most of them have sold most of these big lands, and they've moved more into the interior, the Maasais, that is, because this place belongs to them. But most of them have sold the lands, and some were being bought a long time ago. So like this one, which was fenced because people were going and grazing inside, and now they fence it to prevent people from grazing. But you can see there's some water that side, and people bring their cattle to drink. And I saw there's some animals that live in it. Some very tiny insects, yeah, live inside and in the water, that is. But so far that is it. There's no fish, there's nothing, man. This place is very dry, and this is the situation this side. Very dry, man. But let me get going. I have to go. Like I said, right now it's 5 p.m. and it's very sunny this side, so I'm trying to get where I stay like 2 hours away from here. So let me go and get some rest, but I'll see you in the next one. And I think if I find some interesting stuff about this side, I'll be showing you guys, because for me it's very different from where I come from. Where I come from is very green, and there's a lot of rivers, many rivers, and if you go to any river like right now, you can drown. But this side, it's a different story. You can walk in the river because there's no water. Crazy, man, crazy. And see you guys in the next one. Let me go away.